Hey everybody, it's James Freeman. I know I'm a little late on releasing this one, it's been shown everywhere, but I've been trying to get some more information about what's going on here before I release the video. The video shows a police sergeant from Sunrise Police Department in Florida getting out of his car and walking over to a police vehicle where a suspect is in the back. You see him expose his pepper spray and climb into the back of the vehicle with the suspect. After a few seconds, a female officer comes and pulls the sergeant off, after which the sergeant grabs the female officer by the throat. The video was obtained by a news station through a public records request after someone gave the news station a tip. But when the video was released, the audio and the faces of all the officers except for this sergeant were redacted. The missing audio is an essential part of this story. What was the sergeant saying in the back of the police car that made this female officer run up and pull him off? And what did this sergeant say to the female officer as he grabbed her by the throat? Now look guys, I'm not new to this. I know that it's customary to cite pending investigations as a reason for a lack of transparency from government. So far, the Leon Valley Police Department in Texas has managed to hide body cam footage and evidence of police crimes for over 3 years, citing investigations and pending litigation. But this is nothing more or less than a crock of crap. Now I will say that it's true. Releasing information to the public could change the outcome of an investigation. What I mean by that is that for decades, without audio and video footage of police actions, departments were able to sweep police misconduct under the rug and easily hide it. You see, you don't have to investigate an event that didn't happen. Wink, wink. When the public gets to see what's actually going on, there's a lot more public pressure for government entities to do the right thing and seek the right outcome. But the decision by the police chief to not release the audio from this video is just silly. No matter when the public does or doesn't get to hear what our government officials were actually doing, it should not change the outcome of the investigation. What happened, happened. If policy was violated, then policy was violated. If laws were violated, then laws were violated. The investigation should come to a conclusion about whether or not these things happened. But the public being able to see the video and audio of what happened does not change whether this officer violated policy or law. So yes, I understand it's common practice across the entire nation to fight against transparency while pretending to be transparent. And one of the most common excuses, and one that they often legally get away with, is citing pending investigations or litigation. I understand that this is the way it works and it's been socially acceptable for decades. But the truth is, it makes zero logical sense. And it's about time that fighting transparency stops being both legally and socially acceptable. But I can't end this video without thanking the female officer for standing up and choosing to do the right thing. On my channel and many others, when we've asked cops if they're good cops, we've asked them, have you ever stopped a fellow officer from doing something wrong? This female officer is the rare unicorn that can say yes. Yes, I have. Contact information for the Sunrise Police Department is in the description and the comments below.